What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Before I start this one though, quick public service announcement to all the members over the Patreon. Please, tomorrow, do look out for the trade breakdown that I drop on our Google trade from last week that generated very close to 100%. All right, so look out for that tomorrow. We'll be posting that tomorrow. So you guys have got that detailed insight into how I selected that play and why the targets were set and how we got that result of 100%. I already dropped the Microsoft breakdown for you guys about 2 days ago. I know you guys enjoyed that one. You got a lot of value from it. So this week you're getting 2 breakdown videos. So definitely check out for that video tomorrow. Please do. All right, guys, that being said, we're going to crack on with today's video. Now, firstly, I want to tell you guys, as a matter of fact, I was on a one-to-one the other day and the gent on the call asked me what kind of things did I do to improve my performance over the years. And one of the things I said to him was just eliminating FOMO, right? Once you actually just eliminate FOMO, that is the need to feel like you need to be active in the markets every day, you're already onto a winner, all right? Because what that does, it allows you to be consistent with your strategy, not be deviated, of course, not be tempted by the market, right? There's a few great temptations in this world. And if you're able to control those temptations, you can do very, very well. And one of those is the need to be active in the market every day. All right, so that being said, this was a quiet week, as the patrons know. We're just sitting happy on our 200, 300% gains from last week, whether that was on Microsoft, TSLL, or Google. And this week we're just chilling because what we're doing is we're waiting for that quality, that premium setup. And it always comes, it always does. We're just waiting for that premium setup to land in the palm of our hands, and we're going to take massive advantage of it. So yeah, we're just chilling pretty this week. There was no trades, no activity from my side, but listen, we've done exceptionally well over the last couple of weeks, and we don't need to actually be active every day or every week, as a matter of fact. And yes, markets are going to move every week or every day, every second. That's what they do. And you are going to get some big movers sometimes in the deep dark depths of the market, but all that's irrelevant, right? Doesn't mean anything. And this week was a meaningless week. It was an irrelevant week. And I'm going to go into the charts real quick and I'll show you guys a couple of things, right? So reason why I didn't take a position this week is because where we're operating at now is what I call high altitude territory, okay? High altitude territory, and this just means that the structure that we have, the structure that we can base our rationale on to go long or go short is very weak. It's minimal, it's marginal, right? It's not as concrete as we would like. So if you look, we're looking at the NASDAQ here. I'm not going to get too technical with you guys, it's end of the week, but structurally, we don't have anything to go by. Yeah, there's a little bit of support here, whatever, but to be honest with you, again, low altitude, not concrete, not reinforced. You can easily see it break, or you can see a continuation higher, right? It's 50-50 coin toss. I'm not in the business of 50-50 coin tosses. I'm in the business of premium quality setups that I execute on with consistency, right? So this is one of these weeks, and if you guys are experienced in the market, the longer you're in the market, you'll see weeks like this, and you'll be able to identify weeks that are just suboptimal in the grand scheme of things. But that being said, even in these types of weeks that are suboptimal, there are things brewing in the background. There's always things brewing in the background. That's what I love about the markets. And what I'm here to do is show you guys what is brewing. All right, so first thing, I'm going to give you guys a couple of names that have very good potential to take advantage of this Santa Claus rally that we get every year. I can't remember the last time we didn't get it, but around this time in the markets, and I was prepping you guys for this a couple of weeks back, markets, for whatever reason, are always exceptionally strong. It's crazy. Every year I'm kind of thinking, is this the year where we don't get one? But it never comes. That being said, there are a couple of names that I've got some still very good room to the upside. And there's different ways that you can go about taking advantage of it. And I'll tell you what I'm looking at. And I've got one wild card for you at the end. All right. So it's definitely going to tickle your taste buds if you continue watching the video right to the end. So first name is Microsoft, right? So my Patreon members know, listen, we absolutely demolished this one last week. But things are shaping up for another pass, a go around, another opportunity that is definitely brewing here. Listen, the first thing, okay, again, I don't want to get too details of the charts with you guys. Just give you guys some little basics, some snippets so you can take it home with you. Microsoft is one of the names in its pool cohort peers that haven't actually crossed through that all-time high. All right, that's a significant point of reference. If you guys want to know why I knew Meta would shoot through 600, because it also hadn't passed through its all-time high a couple of weeks back. Anyway, so that is important because in the markets we have this kind of like gravitational force towards these all-time high levels. So we've now got this clear trajectory all the way up to 470-ish, which was the previous all-time high. But not only that, it's building a decent level of structure, okay? And we have got a decent level of support, which is forming. So the ideal situation, remember I said ideal, would be to see a pullback into our level of support and take our options, our call options up through the Santa Claus rally that always takes place. And then you'll see this move towards that all-time high level. So this is one that definitely should be on your watch list. It definitely should be on your radar if it's not already there. This is an exceptional candidate for a move higher that can easily generate you guys 100% plus. Second name is Tesla, okay, which is also forming a decent level of support. Now, if you're in the Patreon, you will know exactly when it's time to execute on the position because you'll get the notification from me with the breakdown along with that. Okay, so you are guided. But if we see this one, because the reason why I say this, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because if the market wants to do what the market does before it delivers that Santa Claus rally, that final push, you could see a retracement. And that retracement would catch a lot of people off guard. Okay. Now it's not guaranteed it's going to happen, but to always remain one step ahead of the markets, what you want to do is you want to anticipate and plan for the different scenarios. So what we're doing is we are scenario planning. And if this scenario is to play out, it will pay out in a big way. Ooh, that was a bar. Ooh. Anyway, so Tesla's another one. And the wild card I've got for you guys is Mara, M-A-R-A. Now this one is exhibiting some very interesting movements, okay? Firstly, so those were strong positions, those were call option positions. Mara is a name that right now in its current state looks weak, okay? It looks weak. Now don't put my head on a chopping block with that. And if we see Mara explode up to $100 tomorrow, don't come back to the video. Sankey, it's at $100, you were wrong. No, I'm just saying it looks weak as it currently stands, okay? So this is a wild card option. I don't have a position in this and I don't intend to take a position in this as it currently stands. But it's just an interesting one to talk about because what it will do is it will actually give you guys some further knowledge which will help propel your journey, right? If you can kind of understand this, if you can understand the story that these things are telling you, it's going to serve you very well, right? So let me get the little tool out, which I can't find right now. Okay, here we go. So not only have we seen some upside weakness, right? A real struggle. There was war and peace around this $30. which just instantly puts this in negative territory. This is also lagging massively behind Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is at the $100,000 level. As a matter of fact, you might even see it go to all-time highs very, very soon. But this thing is lagging significantly, okay? So what we have is we have a disparity between two correlated assets. Disparities between two correlated assets create massive opportunities. So we've got this disparity going on. We've got massive struggles happening at $30, but also just by examining the behavioral patterns of this thing, we know that this thing right now is seeing a couple of red days, but they're not as, based on when reversals actually take place, we see way more red. I probably could have said that a bit better, but you guys catch the drift. So here you can see massive red candle down to complete that red phase. Again, here you had 5 consecutive red days. Here again, 7 or 8 consecutive red days. All right, so note that. But if we look at what's happening here, we basically haven't reached that maximum pain event, and we've actually tapped into a level of support. This thing likes to go against the grain. So if you're going with the grain, you will survive support, bounce from support, reject from support. This thing goes against the grain a lot. So you can easily see a break through that support, completing that downshift, creating another, red day of significance before you were to potentially get maybe a move higher. So this is one that looks exceptionally big. Again, it's a wild card, but again, you guys can kind of draw out certain things from what I was saying to help in your understanding of and a chart analysis, right? Picking out what this thing is trying to infer to you. So I'm sure you guys got quite a few gems from that. But again, it's a wild card. I'm not in a position, so don't come back and put my head on the chopping block. Just take it as some education, right? Which will serve you in the future. But this name looks interesting. Let's see if it plays out, all right? Let's see if it plays out. Someone had a gun to my head and said, where do you think this thing is going? Tomorrow or Monday? I would say down, but let's see. All right, guys, that's the video for today. Catch you guys next time.